people, so much drama is happening, not just in Nigeria, but across Africa. And it's your girl, Adeola, and I'm here to make you laugh while we talk about all the drama happening. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you're yet to, so that more people can see this video. Now, before we talk about the new Naira notes, which many Nigerians are not happy about, Jesus, they are calling it tie and die. But first of all, did you hear that Nigerian First Lady, Madam Aisha, had 3 policemen pick up a student, Aminu Adamu, from his campus, the Federal University, Dutse, for tweeting that she was feeding on poor people's money, that's why she gained weight? Jesus, I mean, you cannot make this up. Okay, I don't think it's nice to talk about people's weight. I'm not endorsing that. But if you're a public figure, people will talk about you. Amen, somebody. Even if you sneeze, they will talk. So get over yourself. You already put yourself out there. They apparently arrested her former social media aide as well, Zainab Kazim. I'm not sure why. But they took both of them to Aso Rock, the presidential villa, to beat them up in front of the First Lady. What the heck? So Aisha Buhari is an evil somebody. This is unbelievable. Madam, in case you are watching, can anybody do this to your children? What happens to the fear of God? A so-called mother of the nation has become power drunk.
Azari was taken on the 17th of November to Abuja, where he was allegedly remanded and tortured in the presence of Mrs. Buhari. The arrest of the student has been greeted with outrage on Twitter, with some young Nigerians blasting Mrs. Buhari for being intolerant. Amnesty International, a human rights organization, has also condemned.
Now, the wonderful thing is, she allegedly tried to join in the beating, only for her to slip and fracture her leg. Oh, you see how God works. Amen, somebody. I'm telling you, he's a miracle working God. Now, what I don't understand is that they had to take Madam to Cedar Crest Hospital for treatment. I said, hey, what happened to the presidential hospital inside Aso Rock, with all the billions of naira allocated for that hospital every year? Not only that, they still have the student in detention as of the time that we're shooting this. Hopefully they release him before this comes out. By the way, I keep asking, did she come all the way from Dubai just to harass this student in Nigeria? Because our First Lady lives in Dubai, for those that don't, for those that don't know. Living off of the poor people's money. Very Esma, in case you are watching Madam Aisha, your eyes are not pushing you. And it's such a shame. We are free to talk in our... It's a democratic country. After all, you cannot be arresting people for tweets. Mind yourself, I'm watching you. Now let's go back to the new Naira notes. You know, here is the old and the new Naira notes. I guess some of us were just, disappointed because we were expecting something grand. The way they talked about this redesign and all the money that they were going to spend, we were expecting that the new Naira is going to shake the world. But Nigerians, it's hard to please them. They like to talk. Now they are saying that they just use Snapchat filter or tie and dye to change the color. Nigerians are saying our government, our central bank lacks creativity. As a matter of fact, a lot of Nigerians have been posting pictures of themselves with different filters just to mimic the new Naira. Some people went online to showcase what they did if they were to be the one to redesign the Naira within 1 hour. This is one of them. And it looks so much better than what the central bank presented to us. But you know me, I don't like to talk. I'm a very gentle somebody. What do I know? But jokes aside, though, I think the most important thing is for the new notes to be able to prevent counterfeiting.
The new Naira banknotes have been fortified with security features that made it difficult to counterfeit. These new banknotes will help the central bank design and implement better monetary policy objectives.
And so if they're able to prevent people from duplicating the Naira, then it works. But if it wouldn't, which some people are saying now that they don't know whether this will prevent counterfeiting or not. But what I found really funny since this story came out is the fact that some Nigerians are now comparing the new Naira to dollars. They are saying, well, America changed the $100 note and the old one will be out of circulation in January. And the difference is not much. That's what they're saying. First of all, whenever we tell you to emulate how America is providing good roads, electricity, and water, and good hospitals, you don't want to listen to that. But suddenly you want to compare Nigeria to America because of your new currency. Have a heavy roll on now. We call that hypocrisy. Secondly, I don't know who's telling you that the old $100 note will be out of circulation in January, but it's not true. The new $100 note has been in circulation for like 9 years now. I think since 2013. And not at any time did they announce to us that the old $100 note is going out of circulation. So please, stop spreading false news. It's not true. But more importantly, I personally don't think the US has any interest in drastically changing their dollar notes because a lot of economies are pegged to the dollar. So they can't just be changing it anyhow. They've had a similar currency for more than 50 years. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now, speaking of pegging economies to the dollar notes, Ghana is trying to change that. I don't know if you've been following, but Ghana announced that going forward, they will now be buying oil with gold instead of the dollar.
Government has opted to implement a policy of using our gold to buy oil products. And this is one of the most important economic policy changes in Ghana since independence.
I think that's great. Ghana is a country that produces gold, so what do you guys think about this? Instead of using someone else's currency for business, they can use what they produce, and it's universally acceptable that is gold.
If we implement it as we have envisioned, it will fundamentally change our balance of payments and significantly reduce the persistent depreciation of our currency with its associated increases in fuel, electricity, water, transport, and food prices.
I think that's genius, but let me know what you guys think about this. And speaking of Ghana, I like to thank the Ghanaian soccer players for representing all of us at the World Cup right now. And the Senegalese soccer team as well. Thank you so much. Huge shout out to these two African teams. You are our hope, you are our everything. We are enjoying you guys. So I told you guys at the beginning that there's a lot of drama happening across Africa and not just Nigeria. So if you were thinking about turning off the video, this is the juicy part. So did you hear that the president of Equatorial Guinea, 80-year-old Teodoro Obiang Nguema, who has been in power for the past 43 years, has won another election? They said by almost 95%. The devil is a liar. This man is officially the longest serving president in the whole world. And his son, Teodorine Nguema Obiang, is his vice president. The father is the president, the son is the vice. The guy is 54 and he's a playboy. He's always been a playboy. We've done several stories about him. He's been accused of several corruption charges, embezzling money here and there. In fact, he throws it in your face. But the drama did not end in Equatorial Guinea. In Malawi, some lawmakers decided to do an ad in order to congratulate their president for securing an $88 million loan from the IMF. So they published this. What do you guys think? I mean, I'm very happy that they secured loan to develop their country. But do you think that they are celebrating because they are about to use the money for good, or they are about to embezzle this money? I want to know what you guys think about that. Lastly, if anyone knows the address of this Gambian woman, father, hey, I'm looking for this woman. Please tell her that we need people like her in Nigeria. In fact, in all African countries. So the lawmakers in Gambia decided to increase their salaries by more than double. And this woman was the only one that got up to say this is not right. And not only that, they also increased all their allowances as well. By the time you add the increase in allowance to the increase in salary, their salary has more than tripled. Do you guys know that she has announced that she will not be taking this increase in salary and allowances?
I took an oath to serve and to give back to my society, not to enrich myself. If I go to the Constitution, it says that we shouldn't deliberately enrich ourselves. And increasing our salaries is deliberately enriching ourselves. And that is an embarrassment. I think as a National Assembly, we should not accept any salary increment.
Oh, my Father and my God. Wow, I did not know that we still have people like her in Africa. Mommy, you are blessed. In fact, it's not just the regular people of Gambia that love you. Nigerians also love you.
We offered ourselves for service, Honorable Speaker. We were not appointed. We were elected, and we offered ourselves, Honorable Speaker. And I think we should think of our people when we do the budget. I'm not allowing you to observe me. I don't have that time. When you are on your own feet, observe yourself, please.
Just imagine if some lawmakers in Nigeria will stand up and say, you know what, we are overpaying ourselves for doing nothing. Let's use this money to develop the country and take care of the poor masses. But no, they are more than happy to increase their own. Can you imagine? But guess what? No other lawmaker is willing to back her. She's the only one. All the other lawmakers in Gambia are going ahead. Where is the fear of God in the Gambia? You used to say, Yaya Jammeh is your problem. Look, this is the same way we Africans complain about colonization. We say the colonial masters are our problem. Now that we are the ones governing ourselves, Unko, what are we doing? Look at what our lawmakers are doing in Nigeria, for example. They are the highest paid lawmakers in the whole world, and what are they doing? Living at the expense of the masses. No other lawmaker in the Gambia is willing to back her. All these men that you saw at the parliament, they are going ahead. But guess what? She is a hero. Not just to the Gambians, but to every one of us Africans. We need more women like her. Her name is Honorable Tauma Nji. And she is honorable as far as we are concerned. All those other ones, they are dishonorable. This is her Twitter handle, by the way. All of us are following her. We are now following this woman everywhere. We are following her. We are closely monitoring this madam. Wouldn't it be nice if she becomes the president of the Gambia someday? The rest of them, they have no fear of God. So let me know what you guys think about her. Our deepest condolences to the family of the Nigerian singer Samuel Okposo. It's so sad. He passed away at the age of 51. And also the people of Cameroon, where another landslide has claimed many lives. May their souls rest in peace. Before I sign out, don't forget that Tunde Laniran is selling a few plots of land in Ibejuleki. They have very limited plots left. It's 17.6 million naira if you tell them that you're coming from me. It's literally adjacent to the Lekki Free Trade Zone, so you're not going deep in the bush. It's really, really close to town. Also, Christmas is here. Help Me Waka is waiting to run your errands. Please, those of you that would send something to your loved ones in Nigeria during this Christmas and in Ghana as well, you can send goat's meat, you can send turkey, you can send rice, whatever you want to send for your loved ones to celebrate Christmas. Please contact Help Me Waka before they get too busy. Whatever it is that you need, just call them. They are in Nigeria. They are also operating in Ghana, and they will be more than happy to help you fulfill your order. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you're yet to. All right, y'all, it's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button and the bell button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.